And what's going on, y'all? What's going on, y'all? What is going on? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode, a brand new review. I keep on thinking I'm doing a yes for the miss, but I'm really not doing no yes for the miss. I'm actually doing a review. We're here for another review of the Real Housewives of Potomac. Okay, damn, this is not episode 8. This is episode 6, honey. I'm sorry, you guys. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. What's going on, y'all? Let me change this real quick. Okay, real quick. Okay, this is season 8, episode 6. So what's going on, you guys? I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Monday, and I intend on doing the exact same. Actually, this has been a great Monday so far. I ain't really been doing nothing but content. I've been trying to pick up and catch up on all of my damn content at this particular point. You know what I'm saying? But we here though. We here though. And I've been doing live after live after live after live after live, just trying to catch up on all of the content that I missed out on while I was out there in Houston with JoJo and Maddie. Okay. Now, before we get into today's review, y'all already know that we got to get into what we hear. Get into the church announcements first. So later on today at 8:15 Eastern, there will be a Whether You Like It or Not season 6 panel. Okay. And it will be right here on my platform. The link is now available. And it's, I don't know if I put it in the community wall yet, but I know I ain't put it in the playlist yet, but I will put it in the playlist soon after this is over. But the link is available, and it will be here tonight at 8:15 Eastern, and it will be featuring all 5 of us plus Schoolboy. So make sure you guys tune in. And then on Wednesday, the Chasing panel returns because we didn't do the panel last week, but we will be back this week talking about episodes 8 and 9 of Chasing Atlanta. And then, of course, we'll be back on Saturday for a Love and Marriage Huntsville live review, y'all. Okay, so that's pretty much all that we got coming up for the church announcements. And also, there will be a Married to Medicine review later on after this live goes. And it will be live because I know y'all been wanting me to do Married to Medicine live reviews and stuff like that. So that would definitely be live. I ain't even watched Married to Medicine yet. I'm watching Married to Medicine after this is over. So it'll be fresh on my mind. But anyway, let me pull out my notes off my phone so we can get into it. So let's start this thing off with what we left off with last week, okay? And I don't foresee this review being an hour. You know, I normally like my lives to be an hour, but this ain't gonna be no hour. However, let's go ahead and get into this review. So pick up where we left up. Neck Bones was sitting up here arguing about whether or not Wendy knows her or not, or whether or not Wendy knows somebody that is, you know, in the family or whatnot. So it was just like, okay, so what's going on? What's the tea? Like, how do you know them? And so it went like this. Wendy says that LeBay is basically Wendy's sister's best friend. And people was like, well, if that's not your friend, if you don't really know her like that, well, why was she invited to your party? Girl, y'all act like just because your sister is friends with somebody, that does not mean that you know them like that. It only means that that's my sister's friend. And sometimes we invite our siblings' friends to some events that's involving family. You know what I mean? Because I've invited some of my I invited my brother's friend to my birthday party this year, although I don't really know him like that, but that's his friend. But I invited him, you know, all that good stuff. So that has happened. So why are we acting like it never that stuff don't happen? But at the same time, I just feel like Wendy is not stating her case in the right way to make her look credible. She's looking like a complete liar and a complete deflector, and it's not helping at this point. And I can't sit up here and be defending her when she looking crazy like that. You know, I got to be honest and I got to keep it all the way real. She making herself look crazy, and there's nothing that I can say or nothing that I can do to really defend her ass right now because she looking motherfucking crazy, period. But Nneka ain't looking no better than she does. So when it came down to it, Nneka said something to Wendy, and then Wendy accused her of doing crack. Wendy, you doing too much. Let's not do accusations like that. Let's not do drug accusations. Let's not pull a quad and say that somebody was doing coke and we don't even know how true that is. Let's not pull a Phaedra where a person got lied on and was said to, you know, be being a sexual deviant and trying to put folks in sex dungeons and stuff like that. Let's not go down that road, because at that point it just felt like you want to throw out a crack accusation just so you can get all the eyes off of your ass that you got done. This is how I feel. You know what I mean? Yeah, Nick Bones is doing absolutely way too much at this point. She is, and I ain't taking that away from her. But you, my friend, are also doing a lot too, because you don't want to accept your role in this situation. Both of y'all are telling half truths, and it's getting annoying. It's getting annoying, and we all got to be honest about this situation. So let's not put out no damn drug accusations against that girl. Because when they asked you in the production room, well, do you have receipts that do you have receipts about Nneka doing drugs? And then she said, well, if it cracks like a duck, then if it looks like a duck and cracks like a duck, then it's a duck. Girl, just say you ain't got no receipts. And let's just say that you only said this so you can move the conversation along. And that was a stupid ass way of trying to move that conversation along. Okay. Just say you didn't want to with Nneka because at the end of the day, she was sitting up here using you for clout. Because based on them text messages that you leaked last week, there was look like her and her family was trying to use you for clout. And that's all you really got to say about it. That's how I feel. And then Gizelle said, well, let's not do the drug allegations. Let's not do the drug allegations. And Wendy said, let's not do any allegations. And I'm glad that she said that to Gizelle, because it's so funny how Gizelle want to jump in and take up for Nneka and say, we don't need to do no drug allegations, when you sit up there and accuse the whole man, somebody's husband in this group, of sexual harassment. But that was okay for you to do that. You know what I mean? That was okay for you to do that. Girl, bye. Just like Nneka don't need to be sitting out here putting out stuff about folks' mama being a part of a damn shrine. All that other stuff. So let's not do any allegations. Wendy shouldn't put out no drug allegations. You shouldn't put out no sexual harassment allegations. And this month should not be putting out allegations against somebody motherfucking mama. Okay? And that's on period. We all need to stop doing that. Let's all stop putting out false ass narratives about everybody in this motherfucking group. Let's do that. You know what I'm saying? So then we're going to go ahead and get into Candace. So after they got done doing all this arguing and going back and forth about this stupid ass shit that we finna be talking about all season, they all go out by the pool and start dancing. Candace takes her dumb ass over there to check in on Nneka to see how she's doing and want to see what's going on with her and checking in on her and all this other stuff and trying to talk to her about Wendy. And Wendy said, Candace, listen, as my friend, please don't discuss me with her. I don't want nothing to do with her. Don't talk about me with her, because it's nothing. And so, that's it. So Candace was like, well, I understand how Wendy feels and I get it, but I'm not going to compromise myself or change myself for anybody else. I just want to make sure that she's okay at this point, with the shrine stuff. All that shit. Like, don't worry about her. Don't worry about it. Just fine putting out about people. So, child, nah. So then Gizelle says to Nneka that Wendy should apologize to her. It's very funny that the main one, the biggest offender that's always putting out false ass shit about people, is the main person that's sitting up there talking about somebody need to apologize to somebody. As if she apologizes to anybody. You never apologize to nobody. You never do. You always telling somebody what they need to do and how they need to approach somebody when you are the main offender that goes around putting out stuff. And it's funny how disgraced you are by this whole situation, but yet you have said a whole lot of stuff. And the fact that Robin, you know what, I ain't even got on Robin yet, I ain't even finna go there yet, but you need to stop trying to tell somebody what they need to be doing. You apologize for making us look at them ugly ass wigs you be wearing. You apologize to us for making us look at them 1980s fashions that you put on. You apologize to us for forcing us to look at that funeral home waiting room that you call a damn house. You apologize for that. We don't give a about what the you talking about when it comes down to this with Nneka. You don't give a about Nneka. You only just taking the side of a person because you don't like Wendy. So of course you taking Nneka's side. It's the same damn thing that you did with the Candace and Monique thing. You set up there and stirred up the pot with that. As soon as Monique put her hands on Candace, there you go on Candace's side because you don't like now one of them, but you dislike Monique the worst because she had 4 homes and you had a funeral home for a home. That's what you were mad about. So you sat over there and got on her side, and once Monique was out the show, you disposed of Candace, and Candace was too damn dumb to see that you was never her damn friend. So it is what it is. But girl, stop. I'm over Gizelle being the apology police when she don't apologize to nobody. Okay, we got to be honest about that. That lady love to tell somebody to apologize. Hell, apologize to your daughters for subjecting them to that fake ass relationship that you was having with with Jamal Bryant. Why don't you do that? Why don't you do that? You know what I'm saying? So I listen. I don't like that. I don't like it. 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 I don't like that. It's crazy to me. Cause she always be doing stuff like that. Anyway, after we move on from Gizelle, Wendy is not interested in making up with Nneka. Like, Candace was like, is there a way that y'all can have like a conversation? Like, is there a way for y'all to just try to get on the same page? And Wendy was like, I don't want to talk to her. Like, there's no need for a conversation. Like, it's really nothing to me. And to be honest, she don't really know her like that. Like, she only know her in passing. So it's really nothing to have a conversation about. Like, what's the point of us talking and making up about nothing? But that's just me being a grudge holder. Because once I'm done, I'm done. Like, and plus, on top of that, she put her mama out there as a person that deals with shrines and stuff like that. Don't nobody want to deal with nobody like that. Absolutely not. Like, if you sit up there and made up some about my motherfucking mama, then yeah, or said my mama did some like that, it's because if you did that to me, I wouldn't have nothing to say to you too. Like, you can say whatever you want to say about me, but when it come down to my mama, I don't play no games. I don't play the radio. I don't play the recorders. I don't play the record players, the CD players, the Walkmans, the damn Bluetooth speaker. I don't play none of that about my damn mama. So we ain't even finna go through all that. So nah, we ain't doing that. So that's how I feel about that. So we go to the dinner. They all go out to dinner that night. And the question that they put on the table is who swallows and stuff like that. And I'm just like, I don't want to really know about anybody's sexual life at this table. But since we got to be, forced fed this whole thing, we'll talk about it just a little bit. Now, Robin says that she swallows and she gives me a swallow type of nigga. Like, that's what she gives. So that's what she likes to do. She likes to swallow. That's her business. I ain't judging her for liking to swallow because I don't do that. I don't do that swallowing stuff. Like, I don't do none of that. I don't do that. No. If you like to swallow, go right ahead. But the only thing that I'm swallowing is this right here. This is the only thing that I'm swallowing. Anyway, so nobody else at the table swallows but Robin. So then Candace said, well, I wouldn't swallow. I would rather get peed on. And I'm like, not her saying she'd rather get peed on. That's disgusting. Some shit I'm not even finna say while she up in here. Hey, mama. But yeah, she said she likes to get peed on. Like, she likes to get R. Kelly'd. Well, I ain't gonna say she liked to get peed on. She said she'd rather get peed on. And I'm just... no. She said they could do it in the shower. If they don't feel like to pee in the bed, they could just do it in the shower. And I'm like, that's still disgusting to me. Just the thought of somebody using me as a damn toilet just really sickens me. Like, y'all could have really kept that to yourself. To yourself. You could have kept it to yourself. Period. Okay? Period. So then, the next question that was brought up was, let me see. Mia wanted to know who eats booty. That's what Mia wanted to know. She wanted to know who eats booty. She says that she does. Now, I don't see nothing wrong with it. I don't see nothing wrong with it. I don't see nothing wrong with it. That's the one thing that I don't have a problem with. I don't see nothing wrong with it. Anyway, they said something about Karen licking balls, and I don't want to know about Robin. No, I don't want to know about Karen licking balls, especially not Ray's balls. Like, I, mm, I, let me see. Then Nneka started saying that she wants to have babies, like she wants to have her twins, and they've been trying to get pregnant for so long and it's not happening. And then Candace pretty much was agreeing with her on it because she says that that's what she wants to do. She wants to have both of her babies out at the same time and call it a day. I think a lot of people would rather do that. I think a lot of people would rather do that. You know what I'm saying? So, um. Yeah, that's what people want to do nowadays. They rather just have a set of twins and call it a day. Yeah, that might be what's best for some people. I mean, I don't know. But shout out to Candace and Nneka for that. They all go back to Robin's room. Everybody's going in there, and Robin was like, Candace is in my room, putting on my shoes, as if nothing ever happened. And I'm looking at Robin like this. She's putting on your shoes. She's in your room because you invited all of them to your room. If you didn't want these motherfuckers that you don't like to be in your room, they didn't have to be there. You didn't have to invite them in your motherfucking room, dummy. You didn't have to. You didn't have to. You didn't have to, girl. You didn't have to. They didn't have to be in your damn room, but you invited them in there. But another thing too, Candace, what the fuck are you doing? Now, no lie, you did kind of drag Robin through the coals all this year. You drug her like crazy, and I was here for you dragging her like crazy. But why does it seem like you want to be friends with this lady? It does look fake of you to want to be friends with this lady after you sat there and you drug her for filth. Not that she didn't deserve it, but for filth. You drug her for filth, honey. You know what I'm saying? But now you acting like you want to make up with her and you acting like you really want to be friends with her and act like you want to be down with her like Brandy. Like that's how you acting. And it looks weird to me. And it looks weird. It's clear that Robin don't want to fuck with you like that. So why you up in her room asking her about her shoes, acting like y'all good girlfriends? Y'all are not. Y'all ain't a motherfucking thing. So y'all need to stop acting like that. I don't understand why y'all want to be friends with these same people that treat y'all like. I get it, Robin. Candace was dragging you on social media and she's sitting up here acting like everything all good and nothing ever happened. But we also got to take into account that Robin, you was also on some bullshit too. So let's stop acting like you wasn't. Like stop acting like you completely innocent in this motherfucking situation because you absolutely not. You know what I mean? So please stop. I don't understand it. Candace says that she wants to talk to Robin later down the line. And Robin was like, okay, I don't know why you want to talk to Robin so bad. Bluetooth speaker on that damn table and played you on that live and tried to expose you in front of everybody like you was doing something wrong. Did she talk to you about that? Did she talk to you before she came on that reunion this year and tried first she had your back the whole season, then at the reunion she changed her stance up? I'm just saying. I'm just being honest. But okay, Candace. Um, Nneka and Ike discuss her fight with Wendy. She basically tells him that Wendy said that she was smoking crack, and he laughed just like I did, even though it was too much. Gizelle and Robin and Ashley, they discuss Candace and they all just talk about how Candace is really sitting up here acting like she didn't do anything wrong. Like everything is fine. She want to be all up under her and stuff like that. And Gizelle felt like she was not being a good best friend to Robin by leaving her in the room with a whole bunch of folks that she didn't like. And my thing is, like I said, if you ain't want the motherfuckers in your room, why you invited them in there in the first place? You know what I'm saying? And they all sitting up there talking about Candace. And it's so funny to me because that's how they really feel about her anyway. And I've been saying that for the longest time. See, Candace want to be all up their ass. And I don't understand why. She's still trying to be up their ass even now. Well, I don't know about Giselle's ass, but she's trying to be up Robin's ass anyway. So it's just like, girl, I don't know. I'm just like, this shit's stupid. All this shit's stupid. It's ridiculous, to be honest. It really is. Like, girl, the fuck y'all doing? Honestly. Anyway, we get back to Ashley's room. There's this game, and I guess is involving a cheese or something. And as after Ashley explained this whole little thing that's going on with the game, Karen confronts Robin about dividing the group. She basically says that You only talk to a pocket of the people in the friend group, and you only are honest with a pocket of the people in the friend group. So you don't talk to everybody else. And she was like, that is true. So then Karen was like, well, how are you? Because when you don't talk to the rest of us, you basically divide the group. And that's exactly how I feel as well. Because the thing of it is, Robin always want to hold people accountable for things and want people to put stuff on the floor like Lotto, but she don't do the same damn thing. And that is the reason why everybody's coming at her the way that they are. But I'm gonna get into that in just a second. So Candace, Robin was like, well, I'm not going to talk to anybody that doesn't reach out to me or don't even try to see how I'm doing or show that they care. Candace said, well, what about when I text you and you ignored me? And then Robin was like, are you serious? And then Candace was like, yes. She said, I have been through hell. And then Candace said, so have I. And she said, but not at the expense of me. And then she was starting to say that you talked about me and you have trashed me all over social media and all this other stuff. But Robin act like they don't trash people on their damn boring ass podcast, though. Like it gives, we can do it, but y'all can't do it because we can do it. That's what it's giving to me. It's giving we can do it, but y'all can't. It's okay for y'all to do it, but can't nobody else do it to y'all. And even when y'all talk all this about people in y'all interviews and on y'all podcast, y'all expect for people to get over it. But y'all can't seem to get over when people give y'all the same energy right back to y'all. You know what I'm saying? And so Karen says that Robin needs to be accountable for what happened because she always wants she wants everybody else to be held accountable and hold people to the fire and tell them what they need to do and what they need to talk about, but she never does it herself. And that is the damn truth, because at the end of the day, Robin, you don't like it that is being done to you right now. See, you don't like that shit right now, but it is what it is. But you are a big ass deflector. Not only do you got football player shoulders, but that deflection is just as big as your shoulders is. And at this particular point, you need to just shut the up and just receive what you finna receive. At the end of the day, when it came down to Karen, you sat up there because Karen didn't want to discuss this with nobody else about her tax problem. She came to you and you put it out there and you said that she needs to talk about this or she needs to talk about that or it needs to be on the table or it needs to come out. You took it upon yourself, you, Robin, and Ashley, dressing up like Pizza Hut men, going to that lady house to see where she stay at. You are always trying to be the accountability police, but you don't want to hold yourself accountable. You want to hold people accountable for things that you can do. But like I said, it's okay for you to do it. It's okay to hold things back, like all that other stuff. Really, you got a hard accountability issue, and you need to work on that because you don't hold yourself accountable for nothing. Like, you don't want to talk about anything in regards to your life, but you sit up here and you tell everybody else what they need to talk about. Karen needed to talk about her tax issue, but you don't talk about Gizelle and what she need to talk about. See, you want to hold certain people accountable. See, until you hold your damn friend accountable, that's when we can talk. But you don't even hold her damn accountable for shit either. And she don't hold you accountable for nothing. So of course, it is what it is. What do we expect? Wendy questions why we never saw Robin discuss it. And then, that's when Candace also questions Robin about the messages. And then that's when Robin was like, well, Juan constantly cleans out his phone. Like he does this, he does that. So he cleans out his phone quite a bit. Why he cleaning out his phone? Why he cleaning out his phone so much? Is it because of the fact that he is some things in that phone that's incriminating, and he don't want you to see it? Is that the reason why he be cleaning out that phone the way that he do? See, Robin don't help herself in these situations. She make herself look crazy, and she don't even realize that. She really do be making herself look completely crazy and deluded. She don't realize that though. But in due time, she'll realize it. She's just dumb. Robin has always been ditzy and dumb to me. That's why I don't take her ass seriously at all, because she crazy. Anytime you can lie about shit like that, you're crazy. But let somebody else lie about their own business, then she'll be somewhere trying to tell them what they need to be doing. They pick their activities. So then Karen and this thing called Pave, this is all for victims and stuff like that. And I love seeing Karen speak to the people about things like that. You know what I mean? Like she's going through things, and it kind of makes Karen a little bit more human if you really want to be technical about the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Um, so Robin tells Giselle, Ashley, and Nneka that she feels like people act like she did something to them. And I don't necessarily think that that's what it is. I don't think that people feel like she did something to them. I just feel like people want her to be accountable for her actions and why she lied. That's pretty much it. Um, Let me see. Karen and Mia, Candace and Wendy, they discussed Robin and Juan, and they was just talking about how Juan cleaned out his text messages really don't seem credible to them. They feel like he got something to hide, which he 9 times out of 10 he about do. Um, we at the distillery, and Karen refuses to take a shot with all that heavy ass liquor that they drinking on. And then there was a bird that flew by, and then we all said Wendy was like, "Oh my God, y'all know my history with birds," and they showed how T'Challa had attacked Wendy when they was on that trip with Monique and them. And that's when Mia said, "Is that your mama?" And then that's when Wendy said, "Don't do that. Don't do that." Because see, here's the thing. You want to make jokes about people, mama, but Wendy could have looked down on that ground and saw a crack on the ground and said, "Is that your mama?" Hmm. Anytime I look at a crack on the ground, I'll be like, "Is that your mama?" Since you want to make jokes about people, mama and shit. But you was damn near ready to cry buckets of tears when Candace said, "Yo, mama." But you want to make jokes about somebody, mama, and you and Wendy not even cool like that. You ain't got no right to do that. And even if you was cool, you still didn't have no right to do that, knowing how sensitive this shit is. But again, you don't like Wendy, so you don't care. But I'm just being honest. I'm just being real with y'all about it. Let me see. And then Wendy starts explaining that there is different shrines and stuff like that, and the different meanings of these shrines, and it's a little bit deeper than what people are trying to place upon her mom. And then Wendy starts crying about her mom and how she doesn't like how someone would try to place that narrative on her mama in regards to what she does or whatever, or what she didn't do, or trying to make it seem like she's on some witchcraft type of stuff. And you know what, I feel you, Wendy. I ain't gonna sit up here and lie. I won't want nobody to talk about my mama like that either. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. I wouldn't. Like, you don't go there talk about people. You just don't. That um you just don't do, in my opinion. You just don't do that. You don't go and talk about people mama like that. You just don't. You just don't, and it ain't cool. Let's see. So, boot shopping, Nneka discusses how horrible her wedding is and stuff like that. Well, how horrible her wedding was, and how her and her husband is intending on doing another wedding to their liking. And then Gizelle and Nneka, they defend Robin, and they both feel like the girls in the group is making Robin's situation be about them. So then they go to lunch, and then Karen pays for the group check, apparently by mistake. It was all in her Apple Pay, I believe. And then Ashley says that Ashley was asked about her divorce and the custody battle that's going on. All Ashley could say was that they're getting a divorce, and she's hoping that the custody battle comes down to she have them during the week and Michael have them every other weekend. So then Mia starts to ask Candace about the Michael lawsuit. Candace says, "I'm not addressing it in front of y'all." And then that's when Robin says, "Well, should we get a list of things that we can and can't talk about?" So then that's when Candace was like, "Well, we're not going to be dense today. Let's be dense another day." And then Robin was like, "Excuse me." She was like, "You're being dumb because you know that this is a legal issue and stuff like that. So that's why I'm not talking about it." Robin knew what the fuck she was doing. Robin is such an idiot. She know what the fuck she was doing. You know damn well that girl not gonna discuss that case on camera. Y'all cannot discuss certain things on camera when it comes down to the legalities and shit. And so Candy was like, because you never should have talked about the situation with Juan in the first place, and it made it worse off. So then Robin said, Juan didn't do, the lawsuit has nothing to do with anything, and Juan was not, um, didn't do anything that he was accused of in this lawsuit. You still shouldn't have been talking about it, dummy. Especially not on camera, dummy. But of course, going on to defend your damn, let me see. She didn't pay to be verified. Oh, I thought it was for the group. My bad. Um, so, but okay, go ahead and defend your roommate, girl. Go ahead and defend him. So then Gizelle says that Robin asked a good question. What we can and can't talk about. Gizelle, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Cause you being messy. Shut the fuck up. You know what the fuck you doing. Candace says that she doesn't understand Robin's actions towards her. How the fuck you don't understand, Candace? How the fuck don't you understand her actions towards you? Girl, you did drag her. You think she ain't gonna be mad about that? That's the part that I don't understand about Candace. Like, girl, you know what's up. Stop acting like you don't know. You know you drugged that damn girl. You know you did. So stop acting like you didn't. She don't like you. She don't want to with you. And you really don't want to with her. But then again, yes, you do, because it's like you groveling for her approval or something. It's just whack. And then they all got in a van together. And Robin said that she isn't interested in no conversation, and that Candace said that she don't think that it's smart to speak up on a case, a legal case. And then that's when Robin starts breaking down, talking about, y'all act like I did something to y'all. Y'all want to make me the villain, and I didn't even do anything to none of y'all. Girl, shut up. Like, shut up, Robin. Like, save your damn tears for somebody else. Cry me a motherfucking river. Just cry me a river, Robin Timberlake. Cry me a damn river, because I don't care. I don't care nothing about your motherfucking tears, okay? Because you have said and done way worse. Didn't you make Karen the villain when you was talking about her tax problems? Did you make her the villain when you was talking about her tax problems? You and Gizelle? Like, you don't like you and Gizelle have had opinions about everybody else's situation on this show for so many damn years, and y'all can't handle it when it's happening to y'all. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand, bitch. Don't understand. I don't understand. Like, girl, cry me a river. Cry me a river and give me some fucks to give. Because there are none to give at this point. I don't give a period. So shut the fuck up. Seriously. But I guess this isn't to be continued. But yeah, I'm sorry. I thought this review was gonna be under an hour. I told y'all that, but I gave y'all about 35 minutes. I did give y'all that much, so I guess I can give myself that. But I'm tired. I'm about to take me a little 2-hour break. Because we got to do Married to Medicine, and then right after Married to Medicine, we got to do the panel. So, boy, I've been in front of this computer all day, but I'm finna go sit down and watch Married to Medicine and shit like that, and take my notes for that, so I can come back and get y'all that review on there. I had to push the time back because I didn't want to go live at the same time as T. So, because he going live at 6:15 Eastern. So I pushed it back like an hour later. So yeah. But y'all, with that being said, before we get up out of here, we got to pay some bills, okay? Now, first things first, Tramel. He has a new song out called Long Days. It's available everywhere on all streaming platforms. So make sure you guys stream and purchase the record. And then we also have Bando. Bando has a brand new song out called Bando's Dream. It's available on all streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, and the YouTube. Bando also has another record out called DUI. Love that song. I keep on telling y'all I love that song. That's one of my favorite songs by him. Has a new song out called not available now. A new song called DUI, and it's available now on all streaming platforms. Make sure you guys go get it. With that being said, you guys, this be your boy Scotty. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. With that being said, you guys, I will see you guys later for Married to Medicine and the panel, and I'll talk to you guys another time. Bye, y'all.